Hello, welcome to my channel. Let me turn this fan off so you can hear me a little better. This could be part 5 of my bathroom, putting the composite toilet in. Composting toilet. Got a switch wired up, gonna do a urinal. There'll probably be a couple more parts of the video, but I got everything going. I got the got my urine separator, the hoses, the fans, the wood, everything I need here, I hope. I might have to go down to the hardware store to get a cap for this toilet. I think that's the only thing I'll need. I just wasn't sure on the size. So I'm going to start with this toilet. Get this thing out of here. Can't be that hard. Just a toilet. Well, put some rubber gloves on, of course, because this thing's been in here for 21 years. Well, I don't know. This is porcelain. This isn't plastic, it's porcelain, so maybe somebody put a different one in. But let's get this thing out. See if I have to go to the hardware store. And the toilet is gone. Now I gotta make a cap for that. I'm just gonna use a piece of wood. Paint it probably. Or if I got a piece of rubber around here. I don't think I have one, but I gotta go to the hardware store and get a couple parts. I want to be able to use that hose to rinse your toilet out. I want to run it up over here, hang it here, so you can either rinse the sink out, you can rinse the urinal out I'm going to put in, or you can rinse the urine separator out in here. I want to keep that hose. So, you get some attachments. I had to go down and get this. $3 for this. This little piece of plastic was $3. That's crazy. So this will go into that, and then I'll screw that into that, and I'll still have my my little wand. Let's get that on there, and then I gotta get a board here for that. Alright, got that attached. Sweet. See if it works. Yeah, it works. Reminds me I had to get water sometime. There's that part. I gotta get a board to cover that hole up. I always try to use what I got around the house to make it cheaper, because wood's expensive. So I have this drawer, an old dresser up there. This board will be make a nice little cap. It's not wet. I'll have to put a paint job on it real quick though, for moisture and everything else, and then let the paint dry. Yeah, let's hack it apart. Where's my hammer? Hammer. I'll hang on to these slides too. I could probably make something. Actually, I wanted to make a slide for my generator to slide out. These would work. I'll be hanging on to them, that's for sure. Got more screws too. Yay! It's actually pretty good wood for shelving. I think this dresser was made in the 70s, somewhere around there. But I know it's pretty old, but it's pretty good wood. I'd make nice shelving. I already know what I'm going to do with that. Keeping that too. Got to find a place to keep all this stuff so it don't get wet. And get some nice handles out of the deal too. I can use these. Maybe for the lid to pull it up. Well, I don't know. That'd probably be rattling around. Yeah, I don't want to listen to that going down the road. Oh, we'll see. Even these come in handy. These little angles, good for shelving. I hang on to everything. I'll put it up in my storage rack. Another one here. Oh, there's my board I'm going to use. I was going to go 6, but if I can get a little bit wider, hello, and that's what I'll do. Oh yeah, looks like I'll go 6 3/4 by 6 3/4. Probably cut this part off here and make it nice and right. There we go. One board. Perfect. Now I gotta paint it. That'll work. Just screw it right down to it. These holes here. It'll work. Some paint on it. I'll seal it up with some caulking. Well, that board's not going to work. Damn it. The floor is too soft right here around the toilet. There's nothing to attach to. The board isn't big enough, so I go find another board. Damn it. I'm running out of bigger pieces of wood, but this one will work here. It's wet on the bottom, but it'll be alright. I got to cut a 12 by 12 to get around a soft spot on the floor, but let's cut her away. This one will work. I know it. Alright, this one should work a little better. Perfect. Perfect. Now I got to paint it up. Might have to put a couple strips under here. I don't know. It's only holding a bucket. We'll see. I think I might have a couple strips because I'm about an inch from that lip. I can't get that lip off. I'm not even going to screw with it. Well, let's get some paint on this. And I got paint just on one side. I gotta let that dry a little bit. I got it sitting outside in the breeze. It'll dry. I'll get tack, I can flip it over and paint it. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just sealing it so the moisture doesn't get in it. I might even put another coat on it, but there you have it. While that's drying, I'm in here doing some thinking on how I want to run stuff. I'm gonna have to put the board in here, put it there, and then see where this bucket goes, and put the seat on it, and I'll draw the hole out. And then I got to figure my height out also for the urine separator, and I got to make sure I have enough room over here to run my hose from my urine and back into my black tank, because that's what I'm doing. It's going to go right back in that tank. Same thing with the urinal. When I make a urinal, it's going to be over here. I'm going to run the hose right over there to the black tank. I think it'll turn out pretty good. Put some silicone on it, all around it, a bunch on the top. That'll seal up pretty good, and I'll put this board on it, and that'll be sealed. And I can work on a tray on the top where you sit on it. The poop box, they call it. Alright, come along pretty good. Alright, all screwed in. You know the bonus with this is, every time I turn I got a giant exhaust fan in here. It's huge. The thing works really good. I don't know how many CFM it is, but it's big. But every time I turned it on, I'd have an odor coming out of my toilet. So I think it's because the bottom of the toilet was actually, this floor is kind of soft right here. I'm glad I did this, because I actually stopped the routing. I didn't stop it, but it'll dry up eventually. But there she is, all screwed in, ready for the next step. Yeah. This is where I got to put everything in here and kind of set it where I want it. I'm going to make the lid so I can get the bucket out, open this way. It's going to go like this. Then I can pull the bucket out, the bag out, do whatever I got to do to clean it. The urine separator is going to be attached to the lid, the where you sit, not the bucket, so I don't have to cut my bucket or nothing. I hope not. I don't think I should. I mean, it's just going to sit right on top of it. We'll see. Next step. Alright, got my bucket cut. I did end up cutting it. It just worked out better. That way I can get a little bit. I would have been way up here. My legs would have been hanging off. So I cut it down. No big deal. Just got a jigsaw. I put the template on the inside. Comes with a template. So I put the template on the inside, just traced around it, and then cut it with a jig. But that's where it's going to go, just like this. And this is going to go here. It's not going to sit on here though. I'm going to mount this to this. This is actually going to get mounted to the bottom of that. I'm not going to mount it to the bucket. I'm going to take this board back out. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut it here probably. Across there. I know you guys probably can't see. It's black. But about that far. So I can lift it. I'm going to cut this here. I'm going to round this off. I don't want that big square. Let me get out of the way. I don't want this big square here, or triangle, whatever you want to call it. But so I'm going to round this off. That'll be a toe smasher. I'd be running into it all the time, smashing my feet. Well, let's get the board back out and start cutting. Well, there you have it. It's almost done. Now I got to cut this in half. Well, not in half, but probably to here. But coming out pretty good. Here's the burger. Oh, just broke it. Sit right up in there, just like that. It's getting dark though. I might put an end to it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna cut this in half though. Well, about here, up down. Maybe I'll hook up the hinges. There you have it. I gotta check the time on this too. If I'm up to 10 minutes, I'm gonna call it quits. Start another one tomorrow. Well, I think I'm gonna call it quits today. It got too dark. This video is about 10 minutes long. I got my boards cut. I got it cut in half too. So tomorrow I'll come in here and I'll start back there and lift that one up and I'm about 17 inches up from the bottom of the deck, so I'm gonna make some legs and cut another hole in the board this way over here somewhere. This way, like here, and make a little door. The reason for that is I want to be able to put my peat moss or whatever I'm going to use. I don't know what I'm going to use. I'm going to try sawdust. It's cheap, it's expensive, and it's everywhere, and it probably won't cost me anything. I think dried out pine would definitely do the trick, because it smells piney. So, and then I got to hook the fan up, the exhaust fan. I got to reroute that heater. Reroute that. I think I'm just going to come out this bottom of this door, or I might come out over here this way. I don't know how much I have in there. I don't know if it'll pull around and go that way. So if anything, I'll go to the door. I'm not going to use that thing anyway. I may put some stuff in it, some cleaning stuff, but that's about it. I don't really use that space. I probably will eventually. I might have to. But other than that, and then drill the hole in here for the urine separator, and it also make it big enough to run my urinal, because I'm installing a urinal. So the urinal is going to run down. I got a long enough hose. It's going to go at an angle though, and then probably level off down in there and go right in next to it. I'll just caulk around it. If I have to do any repairs, I'll cut them and I'll put a valve in. No big deal. I don't think I'll need to though. I think everything's going along pretty good. I scratched my paint. I gotta touch that up. So yeah, like, subscribe, guys. Many more bathroom renovation, which was supposed to be just a composite toilet, but every time I start a project, I always add more. I mean, I added the switch in one of the videos. Like, subscribe, guys. There'll be a lot more videos. My solar's next. That's what I'm doing next. I got everything I need for that. I just got to put it together, and I'll make a video on that also. But hey, like, subscribe, guys. I'll talk to you the next vid. Have a good day.